Another year is started. Another fucked up policy, YouTube. So, in case you've been living under a rock or you don't do this kind of shit for a living, which I don't really do it for a living. Hell, I haven't uploaded in, a year? Because, shit happens. But, needless to say, yeah, YouTube, starting January 1st, did a new thing, a new rule called COPPA, or COPPA, or however the fuck you pronounce it. Child Online Protection Act, I believe. I don't know, you can look it up on Wikipedia or whatever. I can't remember what the fuck it's called, but it's called COPPA, whatever the fuck. Basically what it is it's to protect kids from having their data stolen. Okay? Which in theory is a good thing. The problem is that YouTube and its algorithms and its bots and all the other shit that it uses doesn't do such a good job, does it? In fact, in order to be on this site, in order to be on YouTube.com, you have to be 13 years old, which to me seems a little young, but needless to say, but all you have to do is enter in a fake date of birth, and you could get on YouTube. So the little sign-in shit really doesn't do worth a damn. But basically, what COPPA basically is that essentially the new bots and the new algorithms that YouTube has designed is going to go look for any children's content. Supposedly this children's content includes music, animated characters, all kinds of things that, any kind of so people like to do toy videos, people that do animation videos. They're all getting hit because of this whole COPPA shit. And it's just, it ain't right, man. It ain't right. Yeah, so thanks, YouTube. I mean, it doesn't really affect me because if you watch this channel, I ain't kid-friendly. I ain't trying to be kid-friendly. And here's the thing. If they think you're kid-friendly, even though you're not, you could be hit with a fine supposedly up to 42 grand per violation. Now, I don't have kids. I don't see me having kids anytime soon, but if I did, I would be sure to know what my kid was watching, either on television or online. But, YouTube doesn't want to do its job, and parents are not doing their jobs, Why not watch what little Johnny or little Susie is doing? Why do you need a website to tell you what's going on? So, I don't know. I think it's bullshit. I don't think that YouTube is not for kids. It was not originally designed for kids. Okay? And I watch a lot of fucking cartoons. There are a lot of fucking cartoons that are not for kids. There's a lot of animation that is not for kids. So why the fuck is, just because you have a cartoon character in your video, it's automatically for children and you can get a fucking fine over it? Or having music in your fucking video, So, I don't know. I really don't. A lot of people are leaving YouTube. People are dropping off YouTube like flies. I do this shit for fun, so I don't really give a fuck either way. And a lot of YouTubers are now cussing at the start of their videos to make it not kid-friendly, or putting on like fucking disclaimers and shit. I'm not gonna do that. I'm too fucking lazy to do that. And if you watch any of my videos, you can tell it ain't for kids. So, needless to say, I really don't have anything to really say on the subject that hasn't been said by other YouTubers. And I don't really consider myself a YouTuber because, like I said, I don't do this shit full time. At least not yet by any stretch. So, All I can say is, parents, watch your kids. Watch what they do. Watch what they're watching. Make sure you know what sites they're going to, what videos they're watching and listening to. Because YouTube is not going to be able to fucking handle this shit. And apparently the FCC is already kind of backing off. And the reason YouTube is having to do this COPPA shit, which apparently has been on the books since 1997, but it hasn't really been enforced till 2020. Go fucking figure on that. It just blows my mind. But apparently, the whole deal was YouTube was bragging that it was the #1 kids site, which was fucking stupid. Why would you market? I mean, I get kids are a good market, but YouTube is not designed for kids. I mean, it is to an extent. If you know YouTube Kids, which is a wonderful app that apparently nobody ever fucking uses. And so basically Google, which now of course owns YouTube, got hit with like $140 something million fine. Because again, they, along with YouTube, was bragging. But hey, we got all this data from all these kids. Even though we know this law has been on the books since 97. And they didn't think the FCC would fucking hear about it and come down on their asses hard again. I mean, y'all have already like been through this little song and dance a few times over the last few years, haven't you, YouTube and Google? And let's face facts, YouTube ain't been the same since Google took over. So, in all honesty, I really, again, don't have much to say about COPPA. I think it's a bullshit law. I mean, it's not a bullshit law. You should protect kids. But if you're a parent or a guardian or whatever, you should watch what the kid is doing. You should know what the kid is doing. Especially if they're 13 or under. Why should you have to have a law that says, oh, I gotta watch what little Johnny or little Susie is doing on the internet, of all fucking places? So, in conclusion, I think a COPPA is a stupid fucking law. I think it's a rule that a lot of YouTubers are gonna either ignore it, or they're just gonna walk off the platform, because there's no way in hell that the FCC can come down and fine every single one of them. But supposedly they can, per video, per violation or whatever. Anyway, I have nothing else to say on it. YouTube, you can go fuck yourselves. Google, you can go fuck yourselves. FCC, you can go fuck yourselves. So, as always, I'll end the video as I always do. This is your favorite Raging Rebel saying, always stay true to yourself, and with whatever you do, always never be afraid to get carried the fuck away.